This is a podcast from the Dorchester Online Radio Company. There are some terms and conditions regarding its use. Probably. We hope you enjoy it, and if you do, maybe you would enjoy other podcasts. Welcome to the Dorchester Online Radio Company.
Hello and welcome to the DORC podcast. Not quite as bad as cholera. Hope you all had a good week and you're getting Christmas sorted out. And now, for some satire. I imagine Max Clifford's lawyers will have no trouble convincing a judge that he can't possibly get a fair trial, as everyone in the country already thinks he's a cunt. Where has someone listened to the podcast this week? Hello to you if you are the person who downloaded us and are in Rutherglen near Glasgow. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed it. So, on with the podcast, and if you thought that last week seemed a bit like filler, then you ain't heard nothing yet. Aries, I sense that you are sometimes insecure, especially with people you don't know well. Most of the time you are positive and cheerful, but there have been times in the past where you've been very upset. You have a box of unsorted photographs in your house. Burn them. Taurus, walk to the beat of your own drum, Taurus. If you try to latch on to the glib, fast-paced information of today, you might lose your voice in the crowd. On the other hand, if you plant your feet firmly and try to plan in too much detail, you might deprive yourself of spontaneous events that prove fulfilling. Chart your own course, Taurus, and don't be afraid if no one else comes along. Gemini, it's a troublesome world. All the people who are in it are troubled with troubles almost every minute. You ought to be thankful, a whole heaping lot, for the places and people you're lucky you're not. Cancer, cheese. Leo, you'll meet a tall dark stranger. This is a pretty good film. Look for a door with an H on it. Tomorrow is another day. Keep the faith. Take care when crossing a road. Virgo, that's not a knife. This is a knife. And now, a word from our sponsor. Hi! I didn't see you there. Welcome to Starbucks. The placard wavers out the front didn't cause you too much trouble, did they? No, I don't know why they're there either. I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but we've had some bad publicity recently, so we're going to try and put the record straight. It's not that we haven't paid any tax for the last few years, it is that we've paid no corporation tax on our quite substantial profits for the last few years. And we're not the only ones, you know. In fact, we have paid just £8.6 million in corporation tax in our 14 years of trading in the UK. But now, we have agreed to pay some tax, because these things are voluntary, aren't they? And it seemed a reasonably cheap PR stunt. Aren't we good? Now, leave us alone. We will of course be continuing with some other of our rather dubious business practices, such as not paying minimum wage. We pay below minimum wage and make up the staff's wages to that legal minimum by using tips that you give them. This saves us loads. We also think that our pension scheme for our baristas is really rather generous. If they pay the maximum contribution and are now 25 and continue paying until they retire at 70, they will get, now wait for this, £1,480 a year from their pension. What's wrong with that? But the most important thing is that we are a coffee shop chain, and you should be judging us on our coffee. Well, okay, there is a problem that all our coffee really sucks, like a crack whore that needs the cash, but have you seen how big they are and how much really not actually whipped cream you get on the top? Starbucks. Basically, we're unlovable. Libra. As one door closes, another door closes. No one likes you. Consider working in advertising or PR. Scorpio. You are a very kind and considerate person, but when somebody does something to break your trust, you feel deep-seated anger. I would say that you are mostly shy and quiet, but when the mood strikes you, you can easily become the center of attention. Sagittarius. Famous Sagittarians include Doctor Who, Freakazoid, Rob from High Fidelity, one of the pirates in Pirates of the Caribbean, and God. All of these people live exactly the same lives because this is all real and true. Capricorn. That thing you're thinking of doing? I don't think you should think about doing that anymore. I'm pretty sure it's illegal. Aquarius. Cunt off, cunty. Pisces. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than the ones you did do. So throw off those bowlines, sail away from the safe harbour, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover.
The Dorchester Online Radio Company is written by Martin Norris, produced by Martin Norris, and recorded in the front room of a house owned by Martin Norris. Please do feel free to give us a good review on iTunes, or Twitter and Facebook your friends to tell them about us. Thank you.